everybody, welcome back. LifewithD Cooking Edition, and we're in here making a 4-layered carrot cake today, in which at the end we're going to smash pecans, toasted pecans, all over on all 4, 5, 6 sides. We're to the point where we have dumped in our dry mixture here in our wonderful Artisan KitchenAid mixer, and we're going to throw in the wet ingredients, and we're going to go in order here. I believe I've already given you the amounts, so we'll just go ahead and do it. First, our brown sugar is going to go in, and what we're going to do is we're going to just start it from this point now with the brown sugar and the mixture in. So be sure that we lock it in place, and we're going to go on, we're going to start on 2. We'll let that mix. Next, we're going to throw in our vanilla, our I believe it's 1 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla. It's just awesome. We're going to move on to our vegetable oil. This is really starting to smell like a carrot cake. I took a poll, a very unscientific poll of 2 different people, and 50% of the people agree that this smells like carrot cake. So I think that's good. We're going to 3 eggs with yolks. We're going to move into our raisins instead of our currants. We're going to have to probably kick it up another notch, probably to about 4. Between 4, going to 4 and back to 3. Try to get it, it's bogging down a little bit. There's our raisins. And now we're going to throw in about 2/3 of this, or 3/4 of it, I guess, depending on where it looks like we're at. This is going to give us that consistency and that texture that we want with carrot cakes. I was trying to figure out, you know, is it good to have more or less carrots in here? I don't know, it's a carrot cake. Less carrots, it'd still be sweet. More carrots, be a little crunchier, I don't know. So, we're throwing a good amount in here. And it's mixing up nicely. Just going to let this mix for just a few more seconds. And then when it does, we're going to stop it. And we have a pre-glazed, we have a pre-greased, we have a pre-greased baking sheet with wax parchment paper down there. So put the parchment paper down first, grease it afterwards, and we're just basically going to take this mixture here, and notice it's not sticking to the mixing apparatus at all, or to the blade. It's just kind of coming off of there, which is good. We'll take this off, get this out of the way, and we're going to undo this, take our trusty, I forget what everything's called. What is this called?
Spatula.
Taking our trusty spatula. Wow. Worst episode of LifewithD Cooking ever. I cannot think of anything. So, we're going to go ahead and undo this. And check this out. Looks really nice. If you can see in here, I'm going to have to back up because it's a pretty decent camera. It's just the consistency we want. Thick enough. The color's there. The smell is incredible. So we're just going to dump this onto this greased cookie sheet and hope that it takes up a lot of real estate. I think it will once we spatula this out. There's a lot of extra in here. And look, and it just kind of goes on here, and we're going to want to try to make it as even as possible. So once we get it all out of there, we'll take the spatula and we will run it through and smooth it out as best we can, because once we get done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it once vertically and once horizontally, and it should give us 4 4 different pieces to work with that we can take a piece, put some frosting on it, take another piece, put some frosting on it, until we get it up to 4 stacks high. And then it should be out of sight. This recipe is an incredible recipe. I think you'll all really like it if you give it a chance. You'll probably get it done a little bit faster than me. Dealing with some pretty bad back pain right now, so I'm moving around real slow. But that's good, I think, for what we need. Now, let's just go ahead and catch that guy that's falling off. Thin it out as best we can. Now, we don't want it paper thin, so if it gets to the point of where it's getting too thin, just try to keep it uniform and make it as thick as you can while covering the most possible area. Don't let it thin itself out and get paper thin. And I think that we're not going to be able to cover the whole pan this way because it's just going to be too thin. So we will keep it as best we can here. We can still get 4 slices out of this, and we don't have to make it square. You know, it's calling for 4 squares. We can make it 4 circles. We can make it 3 circles. It doesn't matter. So we've got our oven preheated to 350. What we're going to do is we're going to throw this in there for 16 minutes on 350, and then we're going to do the old toothpick test and see if it is done at that point. So this goes in the oven, 16 minutes. Come back for part 3 when we're done, and enjoy the rest of this with us. Thank you very much.